Yep. Yep. Oh. Oh. Oh, has he got it? I got him. No way. That was so sick. Lots of little mullet, no prawns yet, but we'll start off with a little prawn lure. This is a Savage Gear prawn. They work super well. You can get them super cheap. So very cool little pattern. I think there's a 3-inch. They didn't have any in stock, my local BCF, so we're sticking with this one, which I believe is a 2.5. You know, the bait source in here is not very big, so match the hatch a little bit. You don't need to go super big. I did do that a little while ago and got no results, so we'll just see how we go. A hit and I'd be stoked, but we'll just see how we go. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Maybe just throw a top water for a bit. Don't know. It's really quiet. Need to calm down. You're being too loud. Yep. Oh. Yes, that's him. Oh. That's him. Oh. Yes. Oh, he came off in the net. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. I was just doubting myself whether this was going to work. He's okay. He's a bit better. He's probably the best one I've got out of here, but you know, I haven't caught too many out of here. Oh. Yes. Super stoked. Tiny little bit of shade, like less than a foot, and it was like a couple of tweaks with it and he absolutely smacked it. There you go. A bit better size than the ones we were getting the other day. Still undersized, that's for sure, but you know, lovely little fish, especially on Topwater. That's first on the Jackson lure. I'll show you that in a minute. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful stuff. Thanks for the fun. Get out of here. Oh, I was actually contemplating leaving and moving spot just because it didn't look the greatest. Water's way up and it's super brackish and stuff. So that little guy, he was sitting on almost no structure at all, on a little bit of tiny little like shade. And this is the lure that did it. Little Jackson Ebby panic prawn. And I knew that these would work so well on the jacks, but basically all it is a walk the dog sort of prawn imitation. Got some realistic feelers on the front, some little assist hooks, and that's what he was hooked on, and he actually unhooked himself right in the net as soon as I landed him in there. So very lucky, but that's really cool. That's the first on that lure, and I don't think it's the last you're going to see of it because super realistic little prawn pattern. So we'll keep going, but yeah, let me just show you what the structure he came off. He was like there, like not even in those like mangroves or little grass shoots or anything like that. He was just sitting right there, and I didn't have to work it too much, and he clobbered all over it. So, but anyway, yeah, that's really cool. You know, nothing massive, but bigger than the ones that we were getting last time. So we'll just see if we can pluck any more fish right up the back of this little creek arm, and then we'll fish the way back and just see how we go. Because yeah, I think this little lure you're going to see a lot more of in these little tiny little creeks. All right, let's get into it. So we're starting off this morning with Jackson Ebby panic prawn. Caught one the other day on this lure, so we're just going to see if we can replicate similar results just in these natural structured creeks. Again, I do like the pontoons and stuff like that, but getting away from people, although you're pretty close to suburbia without even realising, although you don't get the big size or anything like that, getting out of these natural creeks is pretty cool. Too bad my casting's been pretty shocking this morning. It's a pretty cool little lure because it's got like a walk the dog, but it's got the profile of a splash prawn, which I really like. It's like a duo pencil and a splash prawn had a baby. Made sweet, succulent love and produced this lure. Two of my favourite topwater lures, especially this season, the last 6 months. So I've been throwing my confidence baits. Gotta be a Brembo. Oh no. Is that him? Yeah boy. That's him. Oh, how good's that? What a little cutie. Oh, I thought it was a little brim. Just having a go at it. And that's him, alright. Oh, how good's that? Beautiful little fella. Nothing crazy size, but that's him. Oh, I want one that pulls some string. How beautiful is he? So white. So keen on it too. This little tiny snag here. Oh, there he's hooked me croc. Probably just 20 centimetres or so. Beautiful little fella though. Oh, cranky too. He's out of here. Super realistic, eh? Not much going on there, but I've seen a few little jelly prawns spitting around and lots of mullet, so I was thinking of changing to a walking bait or popper or something like that. But yeah, this is really cool little lure, so it does that walk the dog, and it's got all those little feelers and stuff like that. And I said the other day that I upgraded the hook here, and it's the same hook that's run on the MMD splash prawns, and I'm super confident in the strength of that hook. Not that that little fella was going to do much, but yeah, really good little lure. And then it's got these trailers here that are pretty strong as well. Not sure of the size, but yeah, the Jack seemed to like them, so you'll probably see more and more of this lure. But yeah, let's just get some size now. So we've got the skunk out of the boat. No donut today, but yeah, we're going to see if we can get something of decent size. Like these little systems, there's no doubt that they've got a good population of small jacks. Probably should come back here with a fly or something like that. That would be so cool. Get one of those little fellas on a fly. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. It'd be pretty cool. Top one of those ones off in southeast Queensland. Oh my god, that was a big one. Did you hear that? Holy shit. Did you hear that boof? Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh, he smacked it. Absolutely smacked it. He hit it the first time and just freaking nailed it, but nothing crazy. But that is so cool. Real dark little spot. He just absolutely smacked it. Threw the pencil around for a bit. No luck at all, and then a couple of casts later with this little one. I think we know what's working. Awesome fun on surface, eh? Awesome fun. It's out here. Back to the depths. Definitely in the right spot. Obviously got the two little fellas on this Ebby panic prawn, but there's lots and lots of bait and it's getting pretty nervous on the surface, so just seen it blow up on this snag. I think what I learned, the biggest thing I learned with jack fishing, because I've had plenty of years that were fruitless or very little success is that you've just got to get your lure closer. If you think you're close, you're not close enough. You just need to keep going closer. And you know, this is a prime example of what you're going to be doing most of the time if you're just starting out, or even, you know, if you're, you know, 10, 15 years doing this, you're still going to get snagged up. So, especially using really sticky hooks. But yeah, like I've been not doing the best cast this morning, so that was probably the best cast I've done this morning, and it was right up the back in there, like right up the back there. Freaking mullet in front of me scaring me, but right up the back there. Not much going on other than this snag here. It looks pretty shallow, but he was sitting there, so keep going, eh? Still a lot of mullet in here getting spooked, and threw the duo pencil and RT shad and stuff around, and not much going on there. So I'm just back to me Ebby prawn. We'll just see whether we can get another little fella, because it seems like that's what they're confident keying in on. Seen some jelly prawns too. There's some snags that I've been casting into that look pretty tasty, and you see all the jelly prawns flicking stuff, you know, it's always a good sign. Hit it then. Saw him come out for it. How did the little ones hook up, but him not? Saw him too. How did he miss it? Got him. Oh, yep. Got him? Yep. He's only a little fella. Oh yeah. He just smacked some bait just before third one this morning. Nothing crazy. Sort of like that other session I had a week or two ago. But saw him smash some bait on the other side of this snag and just pop this guy in there. And he smacked it. Tiny, tiny little bubba. That's cool. He's had some damage on his tail, poor little fella. Such a young age. You're gonna grow up and be one day and be a 50 and smashing lures off pontoons, I reckon. One day. See ya, mate. Oh! Oh, has he got it? I got him. No way. That was so sick. Oh my God. Oh, what? That was so sick. I don't know how much you got of that. Oh, Christ. Okay, chill. I had a cast on this snag here, and it was a dud cast, and I rolled it back, and there was a jack under it and swiped it, missed it. Something boofed up here, and I looked to my right, and there's a school of them here smashing the little jelly prawns in this little shallow drain here. And I just threw it over, and I saw him come and eat it, and he grabbed it, and he just sat there because he didn't feel any weight. I just pulled him out. Oh my. We're having a morning today. We're having quite the session this morning. It's number 4. Again, no size, but still very, very cool. Might get the camera out for this one. He's very pretty. Very, very pretty. That was so sick. Just there, like it's literally like a foot. And I saw a school of them smash the bait, so stuck my lure in there and he smacked it. Yep. Little one. Tiny, tiny. Good looking snag too. Good looking snag. number 5, but he's a tiny little fella. And throwing the bigger splash prawn, the bigger duo pencil, RT shads, everything. Not getting any interest at all. Went straight back. This little panic prawn. It seems to be what they're wanting today. What a little cutie. So stunning, eh? See you, mate. That was a better one. There he is, he got it. Oh, how did he miss it? That is a better one. How? How the hell did he miss that? How did he miss that? Oh, I hope he saw that. He was sitting under it looking at it. Frickin' hell. What a prick. Come on then. How? How did he miss that? There he is, got him. Yep, oh, he's bricked me. Please still be on. Probably not. How? Wow. Bricked me pretty much straight away. I can see my lure just there, but he's under here somehow. Wow. He gave me a bit of his lip back. Oh, his lip there that he's just ripped off. He didn't like me. Alright guys, that'll probably do me there. I'm sorry if you can't really hear me because the cicadas are going nuts at the moment, and for good reason. We're in the start of school holidays, and you know, it's only just after 8, so a lot of action early on in the morning. And if you want to get onto some, you know, jacks and, you know, bass, even that sort of stuff, they're very much a low light eater, so get up nice and early, no gentleman's hours or anything like that, especially on surface. So not a bad session at all today. I'm really, really stoked. So I was throwing bigger lures, so I was throwing these duo pencils, you know, splash prawns, great lures, RT shads, everything. There was so much mullet getting around in this system. I thought maybe, you know, like a mullet imitation RT shad, duo pencil, something like that. No interest at all. The jacks obviously we seem to be keen on little prawns. So this one here is that little Ebby Panic prawn. Really awesome little lure. And if you notice, there wasn't much wind around it all today. It's picked up now, but not much wind at all. So what this is like a little walking bait. So it kind of goes side to side walking. And I really like the walking baits when there's not too much wind around, when you've got, you know, slick conditions, nice and calm, nice and still, and not a lot of flow. You know, you can keep these in the sort of strike zone. I'd be using something like a splash prawn or a popper or something like that when it's a little bit more windier. But these are really good when the conditions are subtle and they're keyed in on little baits. So it did pretty well. You know, we got 5 jacks today and we lost, you know, another 3 or 4. So we could have had a really awesome session. But nonetheless, I'm super stoked. You know, I get stoked with 1 jack, but these little creeks, you know, they don't have massive numbers. I saw, you know, a couple of mid-30s roaming around, you know, mid-30s, 40s sort of jacks, but they're pretty smart. And the little ones are pretty dumb, but they keep you entertained and stuff like that. So probably the last you'll see of this creek for the season, or, you know, maybe later in the season I might come back up here. But really cool. And if you don't have any of these, I recommend getting them because they're really cool. And I was trialing them out today to see how they go. And yeah, they worked really well for those smaller jacks. So really cool. Like, that profile was amazing. And I'll probably be buying another 6 knowing me. So really cool little session. But yeah, it's only like just after 8, so very small little session, but get in early, guys. And in this school holiday period, it's going to obviously get a bit busier. If you want to get into some surface stuff, get up super early. It can be worth it, that's for sure. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging around, and hit the thumbs up button if you really like that one. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. That would give me heaps of information. Oh, hang on. Sorry, just had another jack blow up on one of the little snags in the background here. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoy it. Comment down below if you've got anything for me, and subscribe as well if you're new. I really, really appreciate that, guys. And yeah, we will see you in the next couple of weeks, and hope you stay safe over the Christmas period. Thanks, guys. See you later.
There we go. No. Oh my God. Did you see him?